gotta ask you some questions mainly about work, but about life and me. Like, oh, if you don't mind, sweetheart, can you turn the volume down just a little bit?
If you don't mind, we need some fries.
Huh? You want fries?
Yeah, let's go because it's already past this part.
Yeah. But you think I should stay working at the warehouse job?
Well, you always ask me this.
I don't always ask you this.
Yeah, you do.
I will. They want to hear your answer.
Yeah. When you got the other one already and they say yes, so leave the other one.
I'm not looking for another one. That's why when I say should I stay there, that's the, oh my goodness. There's almost an accident behind us. But
how you know?
Because I saw him swerve. He was in like both lanes and he swerved over a little bit. But I'm not gonna be looking for another job. That's the whole point that I'm getting at. If I'm gonna stay there, you know how I am. I work until, you know. But I don't know. Do you think I should be actively looking for another job?
Yeah, start looking around August. Yeah, so they can go into school and you go to work.
Oh,
yeah, it's gonna be busy.
Yeah, for the schedule. That's another thing. I said I sacrificed working second shift and I got into this warehouse job just because of that. Mind you, I was at a better, I wouldn't say a better job, but just another job. And the hours were great though. That was one of the main benefits. Like I was done working by 2 o'clock. Like that's my first job I ever had, getting out of work that early. But I had to sacrifice because, like she said, our daughter, and once she's in school though, I can get on that shift. Things can open up. But I don't know if I just don't want to like to go to another job and then it's like, you know, the grass isn't always, I see this vehicle, the grass isn't always vehicle on the other side. The agent ones were supposed to be looking though, and I just turn out like that. If anything, my goodness, old school, they don't care. Like daddy's son, Chauncey Billups looking boy.
Yes.
Cuz, was that Chauncey? Billups, that just cut me off in traffic like that? But yeah, I just sometimes I don't want to, you know, leave the job and then go. Because I don't know, at the job I work at right now, if I left, because a person already left and they came back like within a couple weeks. Ain't that crazy? So I'm like, dang. But his situation obviously totally different. But the point is with that, they let him come back. I don't know if they're going to let me come back like that. And if I leave, I know they're going to be like, yes. That new, well, no, it's not new, we never ate there. That wing place. But yeah, I don't want the grass not to be greener on the other side. I need it to be really green. I need it to be like, whew, land of milk and honey on the other side. I don't want to leave and then feel like, dang, I should have just stayed where I was at and just dealt with the devil I know, so to speak. But other thing, mommy, I wanted to ask you is like, if I was just to say, okay, I'm happy, I'm gonna just work this warehouse job, are you okay with what seems like $1,000 every 2 weeks, living that type of lifestyle? Because you know how I really want to be and live in them, but you willing to just like, you know, live and be like that? She shook her head no. I'm glad you honest. Why you don't put it? She shook her head no. That's why I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna respond to Calvin's comment, because I do get it. Like, it can be done. But I think that's another video. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I know even for myself though, like I wanna do stuff and yeah, it's gonna be a rough check to check. Like we gonna be living extremely frugal, and then we may be able to do stuff like maybe once a year. You know, things like Christmas and birthdays. Like we have to save everything like for those things, and then that's it. Like ain't gonna be no going out to eat, and none of that. Like, Because if I'm just on a 40-hour schedule, making what I'm making, not progressing, moving up, that's tough. I feel like even with that progressing and moving up, unless I make some big steps, some big moves, it's like I'm gonna be within a certain margin, and where I want to be, what I am going to do, I know I gotta put in work, and a part of that may be a different job. I may have to elevate. I may have to get some skills. This company is very big, so like it's a point I could stay in this warehouse and elevate, but I just have to see if that's what God's gonna have for me, and that's the best way I can put it. If that's the way the cookies are gonna crumble, then yeah, I'll do it. I'm in it. I definitely want you to comment and let me know, would you get another job or would you stay where you were at? If you're new here, you know, I've been written up. I made a video about it. This is my first, I'm going to the store. This is my first, basically job since I moved back here. On my second, technically, but you know, it's my main job and what I've been doing. So I've only burnt one bridge, so to speak. So everything's wide open. Like, I thought about going into the big three. I thought about even getting up into Amazon. I was gonna do a whole video about why I'm really thinking about working at Amazon. And the answer may or may not shock you, but I ain't gonna keep talking your head off. Culture changes. Know I love and appreciate you. Keep grinding. One good deed, one good action at a time to change the culture, to do the best that we can do in a positive way. And know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.